Off, a game by Mortis Ghost and the Unproductive Funtime team. I'm very excited about this game. This was suggested to be played by Xiason, who has been a long-time supporter of RDLP and is essentially paying for this Let's Play via Patreon. If you would also like to help support me and force me to play games that are as amazing as this one, then you can go to my Patreon, which is in the link below. But holy crap, is this an amazing game, and I cannot wait to show it to you guys. This is Off. You can hear the chilling keys tinkling in the background. That's the soundtrack by alias Conrad Coldwood, who does some amazing stuff with his soundtrack, but this is an old game, and we're just gonna get into it now. There's a bunch of fonts being used, and so we're good. Got it all figured out. Certain scenes in this game are shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. Aw, it would be a shame to play without them. Thank you. My name is Solon, and I will be playing the role of the batter today, if you do not mind. I'll be a boy today. That's fine. I will be the batter. The batter has an important mission, and I'm going to make sure that it's been accomplished. Oh, well, then I'll be let out at Zone 0. Thank you. For more information, find the one called The Judge. I would like to move your body, the batter, if I may. And I will use the spacebar to interact with the world around me. This is a free-to-play game. The link is in the description below. And anyone can download and pick it up. It has been recently translated, not recently anymore, but it was translated from French into English, and boy howdy, are we happy that it has been. There cannot be any other living beings in Zone 0, so I must assume that you are only a mere figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It is a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? His name's Solon, and he can't talk to us. However, he can hear and see everything. Which is fun, because we can all hear and see everything together. Isn't that swell? God bless Let's Playing. Even though you two are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Solon. Why, thank you! Thank you, Judge. What a doll. I believe we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services. You know, everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adore that. Not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is in any help to you. Thank you. Well, I'm glad we have a friend in this. I guess I'd call it something of a wasteland. A wasteland with luck. But this is, we're playing as an kind of old school style role-playing game in RPG Maker, an old RPG Maker. And we're already being thrown curveballs. 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7, and a C? Assuming there's something of importance with that code. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yeah. So I've been mistaken from the beginning. You did not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first being I was given a chance to encounter in this loo. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously, I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the art of violent confrontation? We'll take a combat tutorial. Purification process. This here's the battle screen. As you observe, you will find yourself placed at the right hand of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located in the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack auto or flee. Attack naturally permits you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your decision, the computer will place the strategic choices in your place, making you simply the spectator. Finally, flee, as its name indicates, is the option of the coward, and to hort this alternative. But now it is the time of the offense. Choose attack, select the batter, and then choose attack anew to off me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not hold back, and I would take the risk of dying, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Wow, so I could tee off on him right away on my own, but I could also choose to destroy him immediately with the auto function. Select the batter. Excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batters and the enemy's levels determine the impact of your assaults. 'Tis possible that you or your adversaries could avoid the barrage of attacks that you will throw at each other with slyness. On occasion, your cast iron will land you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. But let us move on. If you are willing to, you may have noticed that you have chosen attack for the first time. After you select the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right hand of the screen. There you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack leads to Soul Strike. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects grants you access to the items. Finally, you have yet again the opportunity to flee. But remember, solely the batter is responsible for that option in this personal menu. How about trying to utilize an object? Take this luck ticket. Use it on the batter's person with gratitude. Whack. Okay, so I can target my batter at any time. They won't let me flee. I'll use a luck ticket. I have 2 now. Impeccable, your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competences. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves. They can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgence of health points, or may be, in and of themselves, powerful attacks. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points. So I ask that you use these skills sparingly. Once your CP is completely consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. If you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent, before being able to get some more CP, victory will be uncertain. But try it right away. Choose competence and try using the wide angle. Oh, I got some health, I think, from that luck ticket. The Judge, an odd-appearing cryptic cat, HP 300, CP 30. Yeah, if I went all out with auto, I think that would actually, because the Judge is not attacking back, it would put me in a state. You now know not only all about me, but also the art of combat. Know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked out for a long time. Confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team or all your opponents fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to crush all impure obstacles that get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me as your guide. Up, going up! Here we go. We got some numbers on walls. Can only mean it's about puzzle time. Pass through here, you need to use your cerebral organ, you know, The one bathing flabbily in your tired cranium? I believe these floating blocks correspond to the symbols you can see on the wall in some way or another. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. And then 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. So I could brute force it. Obviously this is the first one because it floats invisibly. None of the others are floating that same way. But this one responds right away. Okay, maybe I want to go... No, not quite right. So we have 1, 2, 6, and then 8, 2, 3. Oh, that responded nicely. Uh-oh. I hope I don't end up just tripping through this. But there's only so many blocks left. I might just end up tripping through anyway. Oh wait, no, this second block is, now it's invisible. Cool. So I needed to hit that one twice. Trying to think if there's any real correspondence here. I'm really, really close to a solution. Oopsies. Although I kind of feel bad that I'm brute forcing a puzzle. I've forgotten my own order now. I deserve that. Oh, there we go. So I guess I didn't need all of them. After all that exertion, the eagerly awaited recompense makes its entrance to the scene. Oh, and he's gonna... Nom nom nom. I am delicious and cat nutritious. Yeah, 1, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. I'm wondering... Oh, 1 and then 2 and then... this one's 6 and then 8, 2 and then 3, and I'm a dork. Figured it out after the fact. But those were just in numerical order. And so that one must be a telephone. 448287. Oh, we can get this chest too. Silver flesh has been found. I forgot what the number was now. 448-287. And then C. 448-287. Just like a telephone, like a pound phone. So 1, 2, 3 on this top row, and then like 7, 8, 9 on this bottom row. And then C. Ta-da! Pound it out! We got it, cat! We're the best! Here is an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest. Dear enlightened student and supportive friend. And sportive friend, excuse me. 'Tis a cube, however, hovering in midair, as you have likely noticed. Excuse me, sorry, I'm a little sick today. Very sick, actually. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from similar ones by the contrast of bad taste it imposes on your view of its clashing color, defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, because despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. He doesn't like things that are weird colored. So we get health, competence points, and it's capable of saving our progress, sending you to the nothingness. Nothingness is a lieu of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Cool. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Alright. Do not worry, I too travel a lot through the different zones of the world. We will newly meet one another eventually, without a doubt. Ah, by the by, take this. This object of a curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can at any time consult your inventory by pressing this escape key? Alright, so we are level 2 and we are pure. Purifier, we have wide angle as our only skill. And we have a Herald Bat. Excellent. So let's return to the nothingness. Wow.